Stop. Everything. Something massive is about to unfold, and you need to hear this before tomorrow. The air is different. The energy is shifting. Whether you feel it or not, something unseen is already in motion, a moment that will change everything. This isn't just another week. It's the week. The universe has set something into motion, something so powerful that once it begins, there's no turning back. The signs have been there. Strange synchronicities, a restless feeling in your soul, the sense that something is coming. Now, it's here. For those who are paying attention, the clues have been everywhere. Prophecies, cosmic alignments, and deep intuitive nudges have all been pointing to this. But most people won't see it until it's too late. That's why you're here. That's why you're reading this. Because something inside you knows. You are meant to hear this message. Everything is aligning. A shift is about to ripple through time itself, altering the course of what's ahead. Some will awaken, rise, and step into their power. Others will be caught off guard, trapped in the old cycle, unprepared for what's coming. Which side will you be on? The countdown has begun. The final warning has been given. Are you ready to step through the portal? Comment. I am prepared to send a signal to the universe that you are ready for transformation. And subscribe to this channel and be part of the first 1,000 awakened souls who are stepping into this new reality together. Planetary alignment. The cosmic lock activates. The universe has been quietly preparing for this moment, aligning the planets in a way that has not happened for centuries. This rare configuration is not just an astronomical event. It is a cosmic signal, a vibrational shift that will ripple through Earth's energy field, triggering changes both seen and unseen. As the planets lock into position, an invisible gateway forms, allowing high-frequency waves to wash over the planet. This is not just a moment in time. It is a turning point, a recalibration of everything we think we know. Those attuned to the shift will feel it immediately, an undeniable hum beneath their skin, an awareness that something beyond the physical world is unfolding. As the alignment intensifies, Earth's electromagnetic field begins to react. This cosmic convergence strengthens and distorts the planet's energy grid, creating a surge that can be felt on both personal and collective levels. Some may notice a strange buzzing sensation, as if the air itself is alive with static. Electronic devices may flicker or behave unpredictably, mirroring the instability of the energy field. Even nature responds. Birds change their migration patterns, animals seem unusually alert, and sudden weather shifts become more common. It is as if the very fabric of reality is being pulled in different directions, adjusting to the new energetic frequencies pouring in from the cosmos. Time itself begins to behave strangely. Those who are sensitive to energetic changes may feel as though the days are stretching endlessly, while others may experience entire hours slipping away in the blink of an eye. This is not an illusion, but a subtle warping of perception caused by the gravitational pull of the planetary alignment. The force of these celestial bodies moving in harmony bends the flow of time just enough to be noticeable, leaving many feeling either out of sync or strangely disconnected from their usual routines. The past and future may seem to blur together, with old memories surfacing unexpectedly and future possibilities becoming clearer than ever before. Dreams become more vivid, offering glimpses into timelines that may have once been hidden. It is as if reality is loosening its grip. allowing individuals to momentarily step beyond the ordinary constraints of time. As this shift takes hold, emotional turbulence follows. People may find themselves swinging between extreme highs and deep lows without any clear reason. One moment, there is an overwhelming sense of peace and clarity, as if all the answers are suddenly within reach. The next, a wave of doubt, confusion, or even fear crashes down, making it difficult to hold on to that newfound sense of awareness. This emotional whiplash is a direct result of the energetic recalibration occurring within the human body. The planetary alignment is not just shifting the world outside, it is shifting everything within as well. Old wounds, long-buried emotions, and suppressed memories rise to the surface, demanding to be acknowledged and released. Those who resist this inner clearing may feel restless, irritable, or even physically drained, while those who embrace it may experience moments of profound transformation. Amidst this chaos, something extraordinary begins to happen. A hidden doorway opens, not a physical one, but a gateway within consciousness itself. For those attuned to the shift, this planetary alignment serves as an activation key, unlocking spiritual gifts that have long remained dormant. Intuition sharpens, synchronicities multiply, and an unshakable knowing emerges. Those who have never considered themselves particularly sensitive to energy may suddenly experience moments of deep insight, as if they are remembering something they have always known but had somehow forgotten. The alignment serves as a catalyst, dissolving the barriers between the seen and unseen, the known and the unknown. It is a moment of awakening, an opportunity to step into a higher state of awareness. But this is also a warning. This alignment is not simply a passing event. It is a marker of an irreversible transition. Those who recognize the significance of this shift and align themselves with its energy will move forward with greater ease, stepping into a new phase of their journey with clarity and purpose. But for those who remain unaware or resistant, the coming days may feel increasingly disorienting. The universe is making its call, and there is no turning back. The only choice now is whether to embrace the transformation or struggle against it. The gateway has opened, the energy has shifted, and the course of reality has begun to change. Solar flare storm, the unfiltered energy surge, hits the sun, our cosmic powerhouse, is unleashing a storm unlike anything seen in recent years. Massive solar flares erupt from its surface, sending waves of unfiltered energy surging toward Earth. This is more than just a geomagnetic event. It is an overwhelming force of transformation, a direct infusion of solar radiation that disrupts the familiar rhythms of both the planet and the human mind. While scientists track these flares as physical phenomena, the truth runs much deeper. These solar storms are coded with energetic information, a raw stream of high-frequency light carrying messages meant to alter consciousness itself. Every living thing on Earth will feel this impact, whether they realize it or not. Some may experience a sudden burst of energy, an unexplained sense of clarity, while others might feel drained, as if their bodies are struggling to keep up with the overload of incoming waves. It is as if the sun itself is sending a wake-up call, a blast of pure, untamed energy, designed to shake everything into a higher state of awareness. At the core of this phenomenon is the alteration of human biology at a microscopic level. The high-frequency light pouring in from these solar storms interacts with DNA, awakening dormant codes within our cells. This is not a metaphor. It is a real, tangible shift occurring at the cellular level. Many will notice an increase in physical sensations, tingling in the spine, pressure in the forehead, or sudden rushes of warmth moving through the body. These are signs of the body adjusting, processing, and integrating new frequencies. The nervous system, the very wiring that connects consciousness to physical form, may feel overwhelmed, leading to periods of intense sensitivity. Those who are receptive to the shift may find themselves drawn toward new knowledge, experiencing flashes of insight that feel more like remembering than learning. These activations are not random. They are part of a grand design, a moment in which humanity is being pushed beyond its current limitations. But this energy does not only affect people, it disrupts the very fabric of the technological world. As solar radiation floods Earth's atmosphere, power grids flicker, satellites struggle to maintain stable signals, and GPS systems momentarily lose their bearings. These disruptions are subtle reminders that the unseen forces shaping our reality extend far beyond human control. Electrical surges, unexplained glitches, and random blackouts are not just coincidences. They are evidence of the immense power moving through the planet's energy field. The physical world is responding to an invisible shift, one that cannot be ignored. As technology wavers under the pressure of these solar waves, it becomes clear that something larger is at play, a force that modern science has yet to fully comprehend. Simultaneously, time itself appears to behave strangely. More and more people report experiencing moments of missing time, as if reality is momentarily slipping through their fingers. Déjà vu becomes more frequent, and long-forgotten memories suddenly resurface with startling clarity. It is as if the boundaries between past, present, and future are dissolving, allowing glimpses of other timelines to bleed through. These distortions are not random. They are a direct response to the shifts happening on a cosmic level. The mind is being recalibrated, tuned to a higher frequency that allows for the retrieval of forgotten knowledge. The deeper one tunes into this phenomenon, the clearer it becomes that the solar flare storm is not just an event. It is an initiation, a breaking down of the barriers that have kept humanity in a limited state of awareness. The impact extends even further, stretching beyond the waking world into the realm of dreams and astral travel. As the body processes this high-intensity energy, the mind becomes more receptive to experiences beyond the physical plane. Dreams become shockingly vivid, filled with messages, symbols, and interactions with beings that feel all too real. Some may find themselves slipping into spontaneous, out-of-body experiences, feeling as though they are floating between dimensions. These are not mere tricks of the subconscious. They are glimpses into a deeper reality that has always existed just beyond reach. The heightened energy of the solar flares thins the veil, making it easier than ever to connect with higher realms. Those who have never given much thought to the astral world may suddenly find themselves drawn to its mysteries, sensing an unseen presence guiding them toward a greater understanding. Perhaps the most immediate and tangible effect of the solar storm is its influence on manifestation. The energy now flooding the planet creates a hyper-responsive reality where thoughts, intentions, and emotions materialize faster than ever before. This is not just a theory. It is something that can be witnessed in real time. Whatever one focuses on, whether positive or negative, will rapidly take form in their personal experience. Those who embrace this moment with clarity and purpose will find their desires unfolding with astonishing speed. However, those who allow fear, doubt, or chaos to take hold will also see these energies amplified. This is a crucial turning point, a test of mastery over one's own mind. The universe is not only sending energy, it is demanding awareness, a conscious choice to wield this power wisely. The coming days will reveal the full magnitude of this shift, and those who understand its significance will move forward with an unprecedented sense of purpose. Lunar occultation. The hidden forces take control. As the moon moves into position, it momentarily obscures the light and influence of a major planet, creating a rare, energetic phenomenon known as a lunar occultation. This is not just an astronomical event. It is a shift in perception, a sudden distortion in the way reality operates. The unseen forces that usually work behind the scenes are momentarily thrust into the spotlight, revealing truths that have long been hidden. Everyday life may begin to feel slightly off in ways that are difficult to explain. Time might stutter, electronic devices may behave erratically, or people may experience moments where the world around them seems unfamiliar, as if they are walking through a dream. These glitches in reality are not mere coincidences. They are signals that the energetic field is shifting. The fabric of the illusion is thinning, and for those who are paying attention, the cracks in the old reality are becoming visible. This cosmic event acts as a trigger, peeling away layers of deception that have shaped personal and collective narratives. Secrets, whether personal, political, or cosmic, begin to surface, shaking the very foundation of what people believe to be true. Lies that have been maintained for years suddenly lose their grip, and long-buried knowledge begins to resurface. On a global scale, hidden agendas that were once shrouded in mystery start unraveling, and patterns that once went unnoticed now stand in plain sight. For some, this exposure may be liberating, an opportunity to finally see beyond the illusions that have kept them bound. For others, it may be deeply unsettling, as the structures they once trusted crumble before their eyes. This is a moment of raw, unfiltered truth, and the way it is received will depend on one's willingness to accept it. At the same time, intuition sharpens to an almost supernatural degree. The subtle energies that were once drowned out by distractions now become undeniable. Thoughts, feelings, and instincts become amplified, and the ability to sense hidden motives in others becomes almost second nature. It is as if an invisible frequency has been turned up, making it impossible to ignore the deeper layers of reality. Conversations carry unspoken meanings. Dreams deliver messages with stunning clarity, and gut feelings become more accurate than logic. Those who have spent their lives suppressing their intuitive gifts will find them impossible to ignore now. It is a time when the unseen world steps forward, no longer content to remain in the shadows. But with this heightened awareness comes an unavoidable confrontation with the self. The moon, acting as a mirror, forces people to face what they have long ignored within themselves. Old emotions resurface. Unhealed wounds demand attention, and suppressed fears claw their way to the surface. There is no escaping this process. It is an emotional detox, a purging of all that has been buried. Some may feel an overwhelming sense of sadness, anger, or anxiety without understanding why. Others may experience unexpected flashes of past events, as if reliving moments that were never fully processed. The purpose of this release is not to punish, but to cleanse, to create space for something new. Those who embrace it will find themselves lighter, freer, and more in tune with their true selves. Those who resist will feel the weight of their unresolved emotions pressing down even harder. Perhaps the most defining aspect of this brief but powerful event is the way it forces decisive action. The energy of the lunar occultation creates a window in which choices become fate sealing. The decisions made now, whether conscious or unconscious, will set the course for the days ahead. This is not a time for hesitation or second-guessing. It is a moment of raw clarity, where the universe presents a path and demands a response. Those who trust their intuition and act with certainty will find themselves moving into a future that aligns with their highest potential. Those who allow fear or doubt to take hold may find themselves trapped in cycles that no longer serve them. This is a cosmic test, a brief but intense moment in which free will is at its peak and the trajectory of reality is rewritten. Comet close approach, the messenger of destiny arrives. A comet's close approach is never just a passing event. These celestial travelers have long been seen as messengers, bringing profound changes with them. Unlike planets that move in predictable orbits, comets arrive with an air of unpredictability, cutting through the darkness with an eerie glow. This one is no exception. As it nears Earth, something ancient stirs, not just in the physical world, but in the unseen layers of reality. Comets are cosmic time capsules, carrying within them the codes of the past, remnants of the universe's earliest moments. Their presence unlocks something deep within human consciousness, stirring memories that have long been dormant. Some may experience vivid flashes of past life recollections, while others may feel an inexplicable pull toward places, people, or knowledge they have never encountered in this lifetime. It is as if the comet's energy is peeling back the veil, allowing hidden truths to resurface. Beyond the spiritual and psychological impact, the comet's influence extends to Earth's electromagnetic field. As it passes, its charged particles interact with the planet's delicate energy shield, causing subtle yet undeniable disturbances. Sensitive individuals may feel intense shifts, sudden fatigue, dizziness, or unexplained bursts of energy. The atmosphere itself may seem charged, heavy with an almost electric anticipation. This temporary weakening of the electromagnetic field also allows high-frequency cosmic waves to penetrate deeper than usual. These energies are not random. They act as catalysts, accelerating personal and collective transformation. Those attuned to these shifts may feel an urgency to break free from limiting patterns, as if an invisible force is pushing them toward change. Others may resist, experiencing heightened anxiety or confusion as the old and the new collide. As the comet streaks across the sky, the outer world begins to mirror the chaos unfolding within. Historically, comets have been seen as harbingers of great change, often preceding shifts in power, unexpected events, or societal upheaval. This moment is no different. Political tensions escalate, long-standing systems begin to fracture, and the undercurrents of global unrest surge to the surface. What was once hidden behind closed doors starts spilling into the open, and those in positions of influence find themselves struggling to maintain control. This is not destruction for its own sake, but rather a necessary realignment, a cosmic correction, setting the stage for what comes next. For those paying attention, this period is marked by an overwhelming number of synchronicities, moments of profound meaning woven into everyday life. Repeating numbers appear with uncanny frequency. Dreams carry unmistakable messages, and encounters with strangers feel strangely fated. It is as if the universe is speaking directly, guiding those who are willing to listen. These synchronicities are not mere coincidences. They are signposts, confirmations that reality is shifting and that the unseen realms are closer than ever before. Those who embrace these signs will find themselves effortlessly aligned with the flow of destiny, moving in harmony with the changes taking place. Those who ignore them may feel increasingly out of sync, as if the world is moving forward while they remain stuck in old timelines. Perhaps the most striking aspect of the comet's presence is the undeniable sense that this is the final warning. It is not an end, but a threshold, one that, once crossed, leaves no room for turning back. The universe does not issue random messages. Every celestial event carries meaning, and this one is no exception. The comet's arrival signals that the transition is now fully in motion, that the forces set in play will continue to unfold regardless of whether people are ready or not. There is no more waiting, no more postponing transformation. Those who are aware can use this energy to step into their highest potential, while those who remain blind to the signs may find themselves caught in the turbulence of the shift, struggling to hold on to a reality that no longer exists. Venus inferior conjunction, the heart versus the illusion. As Venus moves directly between Earth and the Sun, an intense energetic shift washes over the collective consciousness. This celestial event is not just about astronomy. It is about stripping away illusions and revealing what has been hidden in the depths of the heart. Love, deception, and emotional clarity rise to the surface all at once, creating an undeniable pressure that forces people to confront their deepest feelings. Relationships that were built on shaky foundations begin to crumble, while those rooted in truth grow stronger than ever. It is as if a cosmic mirror is being held up, reflecting the unfiltered reality of every connection, whether personal or global. No more pretending, no more avoiding. The truth of every bond is exposed, and there is no way to unsee it. This energy does not stop at relationships. It goes straight to the heart itself, both physically and energetically. The heart chakra, the center of love and emotional processing, undergoes a deep purge. Old wounds, suppressed emotions, and unresolved pain rise to the surface, demanding attention. For many, this comes through intense dreams, where past relationships or lost connections appear vividly, bringing messages that cannot be ignored. Others may experience emotional outbursts, sudden waves of sadness, anger, or even overwhelming joy as years of buried emotions are forced into the light. These shifts are not random. They are necessary. Venus is clearing out what no longer serves, making room for a higher level of love, one that is based on authenticity rather than illusion. This powerful alignment also triggers a profound reset in the balance of masculine and feminine energy. The Sun represents action, drive, and the outward expression of will, while Venus embodies emotion, intuition, and receptivity. When Venus crosses in front of the Sun, it momentarily dims the overpowering force of external action, allowing the softer, inner wisdom to take center stage. This rebalancing affects everyone, regardless of gender. Those who have been pushing forward relentlessly without acknowledging their emotional needs may feel an overwhelming urge to pause and reflect. Others who have been stuck in indecision or emotional turmoil may finally find the strength to take action. This is a recalibration, a cosmic correction that ensures both action and emotion work in harmony rather than opposition. The most profound realization during this time is the unveiling of truth, specifically the difference between real love and illusion. Many will begin to see the masks that others wear, not just in personal relationships, but in the larger structures of society. False promises, deceptive narratives, and hidden agendas become painfully obvious, and those who have been living in denial will be forced to face reality. The world itself begins to look different, as if a veil has been lifted, allowing people to perceive beyond surface appearances. Some may experience sudden clarity about their own relationships, realizing they have been chasing an illusion rather than true connection. Others may see the broader picture, understanding how media, institutions, and even long-held personal beliefs have shaped a false reality. This is a moment of awakening, where the heart's wisdom overpowers external distractions and finally speaks the undeniable truth. With this deep revelation comes a choice. Venus's inferior conjunction is not just a random event, it is a final call for alignment. Those who embrace this shift, who allow themselves to release old wounds and align with their true emotions, will find the path ahead much smoother. They will experience relationships built on genuine connection, decisions guided by intuition, and a life that resonates with their highest truth. But for those who continue to resist, who refuse to let go of the illusions that once felt comfortable, the next phase will be filled with even greater difficulty. This is not a punishment, but a natural consequence of refusing to evolve. The universe is making it clear. There is no more time for games, no more space for deception. The heart knows the truth, and those who listen will be the ones who move forward with clarity, purpose, and love. Asteroid. Near miss. A celestial wake-up call. The sudden approach of an asteroid, one that was either unnoticed or underestimated, sends an undeniable ripple through Earth's energetic field. Though no physical impact occurs, the mere presence of this celestial body disturbs the delicate balance that holds everything together. It is like a cosmic tremor, shaking the unseen layers of reality, causing disruptions that cannot be ignored. Sensitive individuals feel it first. A deep sense of unease, an unshakable awareness that something is shifting at the core of existence. This asteroid is not just a space rock passing by. It is a wake-up call, a direct message from the universe that the transition is reaching a critical stage. This disturbance in the energetic field manifests in strange, almost surreal ways. Reality itself begins to feel fragile, as if the fabric of time and space is loosening. Many report feeling out of sync with their surroundings, experiencing sudden moments where time stretches or compresses without explanation. Some go about their day only to realize they've lost track of time, as if minutes or even hours have simply vanished. Others feel a strange sense of déjà vu, as if they are reliving moments that have already happened. It is as if reality is flickering, fluctuating between different timelines, testing which version of existence will solidify as the new normal. This sensation of slipping between worlds is not an illusion. It is a byproduct of the shift, amplified by the asteroid's passage. On a deeper level, this celestial event triggers a mass karmic reckoning, a sudden balancing of debts, both personal and global. Long forgotten actions, both good and bad, return to the surface in unexpected ways. Some experience rapid, unexpected breakthroughs, as if the weight of their past has been lifted overnight. Others find themselves facing the consequences of choices made long ago, as unresolved situations suddenly demand attention. The world stage reflects this same balancing act. Hidden truths come to light, unexpected shifts in power unfold, and long-standing structures that were built on deception begin to tremble. This is the ultimate test of integrity. Those who have built their lives on authenticity will find themselves propelled forward, while those who have lived in avoidance or dishonesty will find themselves entangled in the very webs they once spun. As this event unfolds, the collective consciousness splits into two distinct reactions. For the unaware, this asteroid's near miss triggers deep anxiety. It serves as a reminder of life's unpredictability, of the fact that the universe is far larger and more powerful than most are willing to acknowledge. The fear of the unknown intensifies, leading many to retreat into old patterns of doubt and worry. But for those who are attuned to the shift, this moment is seen as an opportunity. They recognize the asteroid's presence not as a threat, but as confirmation that the transformation is accelerating. They feel the call to step further into alignment, to let go of whatever still holds them back, and to embrace the new reality forming around them. Where others see chaos, they see clarity. More than anything, this asteroid serves as the final cosmic checkpoint. It is the universe's way of asking, are you truly ready? There's no more time to hesitate, no more room for half-hearted steps. The new reality is forming, and this passing celestial body is a signal that the final stage of transition is underway. Those who have done the inner work will feel the shift as a nudge towards something greater, a reminder that they are exactly where they need to be. Those who have resisted will feel an increasing sense of urgency, an internal knowing that the old ways are crumbling. This is the last moment to decide, to embrace the unknown and trust the path ahead, or to cling to what is already slipping away. Earth's magnetic field anomaly. The shield weakens. A sudden disturbance ripples through Earth's magnetic shield, creating an invisible yet undeniable shift in the world around us. This field, which has long acted as a protective barrier against cosmic radiation and energetic interference, now weakens temporarily, leaving everything exposed to forces beyond the physical. For most, this change is felt first on an emotional level. Waves of unexplainable mood swings take hold, making even the most grounded individuals feel as if they're being tossed between extreme highs and lows. One moment, there is an overwhelming sense of peace, as if everything is falling into place. The next, an unexplained surge of anxiety or sadness creeps in without reason. It is not just personal emotions at play, but a collective shift, as if the entire planet is adjusting to a new energetic frequency. As the magnetic barrier thins, the unseen realm pushes closer, making paranormal experiences more frequent and intense. The veil between dimensions becomes porous, allowing energies that were once distant to bleed into daily life. Shadows flicker in the corners of rooms, whispers emerge in the silence, and electronic devices begin acting erratically as if responding to an unseen presence. Some report feeling watched, sensing an unfamiliar energy near them, even when alone. Dreams take on an entirely new dimension. People wake up with vivid recollections of encounters with beings, places, and knowledge that feel more real than waking life. Those who have never experienced supernatural activity suddenly find themselves confronted with undeniable proof that reality is not as solid as it once seemed. Beneath the surface of these strange events, a more profound transformation is unfolding: electromagnetic reprogramming. With Earth's field momentarily weakened, the brain's frequency begins adjusting, allowing human consciousness to expand in ways it never has before. Thoughts become sharper, perception widens, and an unshakable awareness emerges, as if seeing through illusions that were once impenetrable. The ordinary world begins to look different. Patterns become noticeable where none existed before. Connections between events become clear, and hidden truths rise effortlessly to the surface. It is as if the mind itself is being tuned like an instrument, shifting into harmony with a much greater universal rhythm. Those who have already begun their awakening find this transition exhilarating, a long-awaited moment of clarity. But for those unprepared, it is disorienting, as if the very fabric of reality is unraveling before their eyes. Sleep patterns are among the first to change as this shift deepens. Many struggle with sudden insomnia, lying awake for hours, their minds racing with thoughts that feel too urgent to ignore. When sleep does come, it is anything but restful. Dreams intensify, turning into vivid journeys filled with symbols, warnings, and glimpses of possible futures. Some experience sleep paralysis, feeling stuck between the physical and astral realms as the body adjusts to the changing energetic landscape. Others wake up remembering conversations with beings that seem more real than dream figures. The divide between waking and sleeping life blurs, making it difficult to tell where one ends and the other begins. Through all of this, one truth becomes undeniable. This moment is a final test of readiness. The chaos will only increase for those still clinging to lower vibrations, as fear and confusion amplify the turbulence around them. But those who have been preparing, consciously raising their frequency, will remain steady, untouched by the storm. They will move through this shift with clarity, instinctively knowing what to do, what to avoid, and what is coming next. The magnetic field anomaly is not just an event. It is a filter, separating those who are aligned with the higher transformation from those who are still lost in the old reality. Supernova flash reaches Earth. The cosmic rebirth begins when the brilliant flash of a distant supernova finally reaches Earth. It feels as if the universe itself is taking a deep, long-awaited breath. This burst of ancient light is not just a pretty show in the night sky. It marks a profound moment of transformation that signals the end of an old era and the start of something entirely new. As the light travels through the vastness of space, it carries with it the energy of a dying star and the promise of rebirth, touching the earth with an intensity that seems to shake the very foundations of what we know. The supernova flash is like a cosmic alarm, gently yet firmly reminding us that the cycle of life, death, and renewal is always in motion. In this moment, it is as though the old reality is exhaling its final breath. The fading glow of what once was creates a space where everything old begins to lose its grip. Deep-seated beliefs and outdated ways of thinking start to shift as if they are being cleansed by this overwhelming cosmic light. The effect on humanity is subtle at first, felt in the quiet moments of introspection, and in the sudden clarity that washes over us when we least expect it. People start to notice that the ideas and assumptions that have guided them for so long no longer feel as certain. There is a stirring in the air, a reawakening of thought and spirit that hints at a new path ready to be taken. As this light touches our collective consciousness, it begins to reprogram the core of our beliefs. Old mental patterns, which have been built up over generations, start to dissolve and give way to a fresh perspective. This change can feel both exhilarating and disconcerting. For some, the transformation is like stepping out into the morning sun after a long, dark night. Suddenly, everything seems full of possibility and promise. For others, the shift leaves them feeling a temporary loss of direction, as if the map they once trusted has been erased, forcing them to rediscover their way in a now unfamiliar landscape. At the same time, the energy from the supernova creates what can only be described as a quantum leap for certain individuals. Some people experience sudden bursts of insight, where opportunities and talents that had been hidden deep within begin to shine brightly. Their lives seem to accelerate, and they find themselves stepping into roles and relationships that elevate their very existence. Yet for others, this same energy brings a sense of emptiness or disorientation. The steady rhythm of life, once taken for granted, now seems to be replaced by an unpredictable tempo that challenges everything they thought they knew. This divergence in experiences underscores the truth that while the supernova flash affects all, each person feels its impact in a unique way. Moreover, time itself seems to bend under the influence of this cosmic event. The normal flow of hours and minutes begins to lose its rigid structure, replaced by a fluid experience where moments stretch and contract unexpectedly. In this state, the boundaries between the past, present, and future blur, allowing glimpses of potential paths and outcomes that were previously hidden. It is a time when every second carries the weight of possibility, inviting those who are open to witness the merging of multiple timelines into one expansive moment of clarity. In that radiant burst of light, the old world finally gives way to a new one. The supernova flash does not simply signal an end, but rather heralds a complete reawakening of consciousness, a cosmic rebirth that touches every aspect of life on Earth. The energy from this distant explosion has reached us, transforming the landscape of our minds and hearts, and setting the stage for a future filled with new potential and promise.